Book summary linked, Conquer LinkedIn. Get your dream job. Own your future. By Omar Garriott and Jeremy Schifeling. Enjoy the video. Please subscribing to my channel for more great content like this. You'll be notified when I upload new videos. Linked by Omar Garriott and Jeremy Schifeling is likely a comprehensive guide to leveraging LinkedIn for career success and business growth. Both authors have experience working at LinkedIn, which gives them unique insights into the platform's potential. The book probably begins by emphasizing the importance of LinkedIn in today's professional landscape. Garriott and Schifeling likely argue that LinkedIn is not just a job search tool, but a powerful platform for building a personal brand, networking, and driving business success. Key themes of the book likely include 1. Profile optimization. The authors probably provide detailed advice on creating a compelling LinkedIn profile, including tips for crafting an attention-grabbing headline, writing an engaging summary, and showcasing skills and experiences effectively. 2. Network building. Garriott and Schifeling likely discuss strategies for growing a valuable network, including how to find and connect with relevant professionals, engage with content, and nurture relationships. 3. Content strategy. The book probably explores how to create and share content that resonates with your target audience, enhancing your professional reputation and visibility. 4. Job search techniques. The authors likely offer advanced strategies for using LinkedIn to find and land job opportunities, including how to leverage your network, use LinkedIn's job search features, and approach recruiters. 5. Personal branding. Garriott and Schifeling probably discuss how to develop and communicate a consistent personal brand across your LinkedIn presence. 6. LinkedIn for business. The book likely includes sections on using LinkedIn for business development, sales, and marketing, including strategies for company pages and employee advocacy. 7. LinkedIn's algorithm. The authors probably provide insights into how LinkedIn's algorithm works and how to optimize your activity for maximum visibility. 8. Advanced features. Garriott and Schifeling likely explore some of LinkedIn's more advanced features and how to use them effectively, such as LinkedIn Groups, LinkedIn Learning, and LinkedIn's publishing platform. Here are 5 general examples that might illustrate the effective use of LinkedIn. 1. A job seeker who optimizes their profile with industry-specific keywords, resulting in being found and recruited for a position they hadn't even applied for. 2. A sales professional who uses LinkedIn's Sales Navigator tool to identify and connect with decision-makers, significantly increasing their sales pipeline. 3. A thought leader who consistently publishes insightful articles on LinkedIn, growing their following and eventually landing speaking engagements and consulting opportunities. 4. A small business owner who leverages LinkedIn to build partnerships and find clients, effectively using the platform as their primary marketing channel. 5. A recent graduate who strategically builds their network and engages with content in their desired industry, eventually catching the attention of a hiring manager at their dream company. The book likely emphasizes the importance of authenticity and providing value in all LinkedIn interactions. Garriott and Schifeling probably argue against spammy or overly aggressive tactics, instead advocating for genuine relationship building and knowledge sharing. The authors likely discuss the role of LinkedIn in different industries and career stages, offering tailored advice for job seekers, entrepreneurs, salespeople, marketers, and executives. Garriott and Schifeling probably explore how to use LinkedIn analytics to measure the impact of your activities and refine your strategy over time. This might include tracking profile views, post engagement, and network growth. The book likely includes advice on managing privacy settings and maintaining a professional online presence, balancing the need for visibility with personal comfort levels. The authors probably discuss emerging trends on LinkedIn, such as the increasing importance of video content, the rise of LinkedIn Live, and the platform's evolution as a content destination. Garriott and Schifeling likely provide guidance on integrating LinkedIn into a broader personal branding and career development strategy, discussing how it complements other social media platforms and in-person networking. The book probably concludes by emphasizing that success on LinkedIn requires consistent effort and a long-term perspective. The authors likely encourage readers to view LinkedIn as an ongoing investment in their professional future rather than a quick fix for immediate career needs. Overall, Linked appears to be a comprehensive guide to mastering LinkedIn for professional success. By combining strategic insights with practical tactics, Garriott and Schifeling aim to help readers unlock the full potential of the world's largest professional network. Key takeaways. Make proactive job searching on LinkedIn a regular habit to discover your dream job and get hired. Developing and optimizing your LinkedIn presence is critical to finding and being found for your dream job. Understand what recruiters look for and what the algorithm prioritizes to make sure your profile rises to the top when they conduct a search. Use LinkedIn search tools to explore careers, find people with shared interests, and figure out exactly what your perfect job looks like. Create a well-defined personal brand for your profile to ensure recruiters find you and perceive you as an ideal candidate for the jobs you want. Use the right keywords in your resume, set job alerts, and submit applications regularly. Build a network that is both broad and selective to get the best possible referrals from optimally placed individuals. Research potential employers and strategically prepare for interviews. Stay active on LinkedIn, creating original content and engaging meaningfully to prepare for the future and land your dream job. Deep Dive Detail Summary. Make proactive job searching on LinkedIn a regular habit to discover your dream job and get hired. In order to land your dream job, cultivate a take-charge mindset. Don't feel stuck in a less-than-perfect job. You can create your own future by viewing the job search as an ongoing work in progress. The way you find and land your dream job, and then vet it, is by adopting a posture of positive proactivity. Reid Hoffman, the creator of LinkedIn, advises envisioning yourself in a state of permanent beta regarding your career, by continually testing new ideas, examining new opportunities, and accumulating new experiences and connections. You set yourself on a path toward better employment, and one day, your dream job. Developing and optimizing your LinkedIn presence is critical to finding and being found for your dream job. In the past, getting a good job seemed pretty straightforward. Go to college, create a standout resume, find powerful references, and apply. But since the 2008 financial crisis started a trend of underemployment, further exacerbated by the COVID-19 pandemic, employers have become increasingly powerful. Technology enables recruiters to conduct more efficient searches, rendering traditional methods of recruiting, like job fairs, obsolete. However, while recruiters use technology to their advantage, you can as well and take back control of your job search. For hirers and job seekers alike, LinkedIn simply has no true competitor. With more than 770 million global members and more than 180 million in the United States alone, LinkedIn is the most efficient and effective place for you to focus your energy. Today, recruiters spend the majority of their time on LinkedIn. 97% of recruiters use the platform for recruiting, and 64% use only LinkedIn to search for job candidates. Even if you apply to a position through a different method, like a company website, hiring managers will check your LinkedIn profile. Data shows that having a comprehensive LinkedIn profile doubles your chances of getting a job callback after you apply. Understand what recruiters look for and what the algorithm prioritizes to make sure your profile rises to the top when they conduct a search. LinkedIn allows recruiters to cut through inefficiencies in the hiring process. A hiring manager, rushed and overwhelmed with applications, will opt to hire a safe, competent, easy-to-find candidate rather than carefully examining applications in search of the potential perfect candidate. Recruiters love LinkedIn because it allows them to instantly filter candidates based on keywords and location, among other criteria. These tools are so valuable that most recruiters pay $10,000 a year to access Recruiter, LinkedIn's premium product. Hirers use Recruiter to discover focused, serious, and local candidates who clearly match the roles they look to fill. To get an interview, you'll need to tailor your profile so that you look like an obvious fit for the jobs you want. The lowest risk, lowest hanging candidates are those who look, swim, and quack precisely like the duck that recruiters are trying to find. Ensure the algorithm bumps you to the top of recruiters' lists by including the exact job title you are seeking in your headline, and setting your location to the city where you want to work. Increase the likelihood that a hiring manager will reach out to you by setting your profile to open to work and following the companies that interest you. Recruiters look for whether you have a connection to hiring companies. Import your address book to increase your connections. Recruiters also give strong preference to candidates with internal referrals and a relationship with the employer. To stand out, optimize your profile so you look exactly like the type of person recruiters value. Use LinkedIn search tools to explore careers, find people with shared interests, and figure out exactly what your perfect job looks like. It's easy to imagine that you know exactly what career you would love, but in practice, you may not understand the realities of a given job or field. You might think you'd be a great forensic scientist after watching a lot of CSI, but that's not really an accurate depiction of the job. Before you start applying, use LinkedIn to explore different paths. Research realistic career options by using the alumni tool to see where alumni from your college, graduate program or high school currently live and work. By filtering by geography, area of study or occupation, you can discover individuals with a similar background and interests to yours. You can learn their current job titles and reach out to them for informational interviews, based on your shared connection. To get a sense of the day-to-day realities of a job, ask questions about a typical workday, what your contact loves about his or her job and what he or she finds frustrating. Create a well-defined personal brand for your profile to ensure recruiters find you and perceive you as an ideal candidate for the jobs you want. Once you've chosen your direction, create a LinkedIn profile that will stand out to hirers in that field. Many online job postings attract hundreds, sometimes thousands of applicants. Jump to the top of a recruiter's list by establishing a clear personal brand on LinkedIn. While the algorithm determines whether a recruiter sees your profile, getting selected for an interview depends on a human element. All job seekers should cultivate a professional online presence. To catch the attention of recruiters, your profile also needs a compelling narrative. In this brave new world, a personal brand isn't a mere nice-to-have, or something just for influencers. It's a necessity. For everyone. Take time to create a LinkedIn profile that tells your story and develops your brand. Make connections between the different stages of your career so that it appears you followed a logical path. Curate your profile around a specific role. Hiring managers more easily remember applicants with a clear narrative and niche. Add a professional profile photo with a genuine smile, cropped tightly around your head and shoulders. Compose an About section that's optimized for both the algorithm and the recruiter's attention. Include job titles, locations and skills within the first couple sentences, and then follow up with your top 3 examples of relevant experience. Jumpstart your experience section by pasting in bullet points for each of your former positions, drawn directly from your resume. Combine a keyword a recruiter may search for with an example of how you've made an impact using that skill. For example, link a keyword like forecasting to your experience by writing, developed forecasting model for business, leading to a 10% reduction in inventory overage costs. Add your volunteer experience, and make sure to fill in the education section. Finally, reach out to former bosses and colleagues, ideally, highly placed people you know well, to politely request recommendations, aiming for at least 2 in order to give your profile additional validation. Use the right keywords in your resume, set job alerts and submit applications regularly. Once you've completed your profile, use a LinkedIn template to create a resume that contains keywords like sales management that will register in an applicant tracking system, ATS, the software that hiring managers use to scan applicants' resume. 95% of Fortune 500 companies use the artificial intelligence built into applicant tracking systems to weed out applicants who don't seem like a good fit. Search LinkedIn's keyword insights to make sure you're maximizing your use of keywords in all sections of your resume. Before a real, bona fide person even reads your resume and LinkedIn profile, it will be screened by a relatively simple text search. Applicant tracking systems and intelligent job boards use quick filters to do the heavy lifting of candidate screening. When you're ready to start applying, use LinkedIn's filters to search the platform for the job titles, industries and locations that interest you. Turn on job alerts so you receive daily notifications about new positions. Review these alerts each day, and when you discover a job of interest, apply as soon as possible. You are 8 times more likely to get an interview if you apply within the first 96 hours after a posting goes live. Apply to lots of jobs, even if you think you lack qualifications. Include cover letters for jobs you especially love. Apply strategically to jobs in your network, where you have connections, in which LinkedIn identifies as actively recruiting. You can view how many people have applied for a job on LinkedIn. Apply for jobs with fewer applicants. Build a network that is both broad and selective to get the best possible referrals from optimally placed individuals. Referrals offer a tremendous advantage to job applicants. Data shows that current employees refer only 7% of applicants for a given job, but of those hired, 40% come from that small pool of referred individuals. When choosing between someone with a personal connection and someone unknown, hirers naturally gravitate toward the referred candidate. Because of the high value of referrals, many companies offer their employees a bonus for a successful referral. Networking, and ultimately getting a referral, is your ticket to the most sought-after jobs in the world. Many people dislike the idea of networking, but you shouldn't hesitate to network for the purpose of getting a referral, even from someone you don't already know. Contact your first-degree connections at companies where you apply. Send a message on LinkedIn reminding them how you know each other and asking for a referral. If you don't have first-degree connections at the employer, search LinkedIn for second-degree connections and then reach out to your mutual connection to ask for an introduction. Schedule a chat with the new connection and in your conversation, ask them about referrals. While you shouldn't ask directly for a referral right away, you'll learn more about the company's hiring process and lay the groundwork for a potential referral in the future. Reach out to fellow alumni and people who worked at your former employers or who volunteered for the same organizations. You can also use LinkedIn's advanced people search tool to discover and reach out directly to hiring managers. After applying for a job, search LinkedIn for individuals working at the company in your desired department, and examine their job titles to figure out who is the hiring manager, usually a senior employee. Email them with a message carefully composed to show how your presence on their team would fulfill the needs described in the job description. Research potential employers and strategically prepare for interviews. A carefully crafted LinkedIn profile can win you an interview, but getting the job will depend on how well you demonstrate knowledge of the company, industry, and specific role. Articulately describe your experience, focus on your passions, and exhibit a growth mentality to show that you are both an ideal candidate for the position that already exists, and can grow and adapt as the industry changes. Your goal with company and industry research is to convey that you are in fact not really an outsider. Learn about companies by setting up job alerts, studying company pages, and investigating the profiles of people who work at the hiring organizations. Toggle on LinkedIn's function for letting recruiters know you've created job alerts for certain companies. Learn about your chosen industry more broadly by following hashtags relevant to your work and joining LinkedIn groups in your field. To ace your interview, learn about your interviewers beforehand. Find out their names and investigate their LinkedIn profiles and activities, so that you'll be ready to directly address their concerns and interests in the interview. Go into your interview ready to answer the classic "tell me about yourself" question. Prepare specific concrete examples of your achievements to show how your experience perfectly matches their needs. Frame a few stories using a problem-action-result structure to highlight your accomplishments. Focus on a specific accomplishment or an obstacle you overcame. Research common interview questions beforehand, and plan personalized questions to ask your interviewer that show your understanding of the company, the team, and their challenges. After your interview, follow up immediately with a LinkedIn message or by email. If you receive a job offer, reach out to former employees through LinkedIn to get unbiased views of the company. Research salaries on LinkedIn and Glassdoor to prepare for salary negotiations. Stay active on LinkedIn, creating original content and engaging meaningfully, to prepare for the future and land your dream job. With no major competitor in technology becoming increasingly crucial to recruiting, LinkedIn will continue to shape the job search process for years to come. As time passes, LinkedIn will likely make small changes to the platform, possibly large ones. If you've truly made job hunting a habit and remain active on the platform, you will be in the best position possible to adapt. Job searches require patience. Follow these strategies, stay positive, and don't give up. Keep striving for your dream job.